Hi guys, let us talk about big 5 items to remember in our tricks. So the first thing is the input with the file name and row number. So if you drag a file to Outreach, and then if you still see something like this, the first thing is you don't see F1 here, and then something like this is mean that it's not standard already. I don't like this if you do this, because later if you there's something wrong, changes in your data, this one will break, this one will be very uncertain about the next step. So whatever you do, or whatever you do depends on this column, it will your outreach workflow will break. Okay, so that's the first thing on the input. And then also there's no file name here, there's no row number here. So if later, if I want to chase it back to the original uh, source, like in which file, in which uh, rows, and I cannot do anything about it. Okay, so let me show you the standard. So this is for me, this input is standard compared to this one. The first thing is, if we look into here, the first column is not F1, but is the file name, and then I know that those values come from this file and then from this row and column. So I can read the word provided here comes from row 4, column 5. So A, B, C, D, E. So column 5 will be E in Excel. We can read, actually we can read the row and column later, and then we trace back to the values. Okay, so this is standard. And then you can see here, this start with F1, not like this, something like this. So later, if anything change in the data, this value will change, but this will be F1 forever. So that's the first item I need you to do. And in order to do that, you need 1, 2, 3 buttons here. The first well, actually 5. The first thing in here you need to do is just to change number 5 into full path, and then number 6 into the check here, so that it will show the F1 in the check. Number 2 is to insert the row number, the numbering for rows. So each row will have the number. Number 3 will be to shorten the file name. So without this one, you will have the long file name with the directory, but with this formula, you will have shorter. And this one is just to put the file name on top. So before you don't have the file name in here, and then after you will have the file name in here. That's it. And then that's number 1. So this number 1 in the big 5 of Outreach. Mm, Whenever you do any Outreach workflow, you have to remember this number 1. Okay. Number 2 is saving. So for me, saving, if you drag the input file and then mm, you type the file name and select the file name and then save, this is not good enough for me. So number 2 is about portable saving or portable exporting. So by portable, I mean this one has to go with the save as column. So you can see here, this column is save as, and then it point out as the working directory of your working directory, and then the input file, the output file in here, and then the file name. Output file is just the way we group all the files, output files in the same folder. That's it. So later, if you have more files, then it doesn't, your working directory doesn't look like very messy. And then this, the last one is just the output, the table name in for Excel. For CSV, you don't have the table name. So okay, so this is the first thing I want to see, and then the second thing I want to see is this test with the open bracket and close bracket like this. So this technique, this trick is the invalidating trick, just to invalidate your file name, meaning that if this file name doesn't work, so you never use this one, and you happen to run the workflow with this name without checking here, it will break. The workflow will break. Okay, um, so with this thing, and then whenever you run the workflow, sorry, this one I have to check with the override, because for the second time it will got me an error. Okay, so whenever I run this workflow, uh, it will give me the output in this output files, and then the test number one in here. And then if I want to change it into test number two, I will go to here and I change. First thing, because this one is just bigger, for you, more space for you to edit than this one. So this one you have smaller space. And second is, this one can run in any computer as long as you have the output file folder here. So meaning that if you copy this one to the your teammate or your managers, it will run anyway. So this is called the portable output, because it can be portable, or it can be executable in all the places. And then with the invalidated name. Okay, so this is the second. And then in here, if you want, you run the workflow, and then you select the input file, you can see those guys are nicely uh, mm, placed together in one folder. So the input is from this folder, and the output in this folder. Of course, this one will be in my computer, but if in your computer, it will stay the same. Um, mm, it will run in the same way, because it has the portable function in it. Just a little bit, because for the input file, we need a portable trick, but for input file, we just need to use the relative input, and that should be enough already. So relative input, you just go to the option here, advanced option, and then make it up relative, or like this, and then everything will be portable to the other computer. Okay, so that's the input and the output.